Hello and welcome to Storytime with Shane Onyou. Happy Easter, those of you who celebrate Easter. Those who don't, all good. So today, let's get going. Let's get started. Dressed as a rat today for no other reason than I wanted to. So that's that. But I can't read with this on, so let's take off the head so I can read. And we'll get to it. Start off with our first book for today. Let's see, we'll hop right into it. We'll get going. Any kids out there, put the names up and I'll give them a shout out. Other than that, let's hop into story time. First book for today is Jeremy Steadfast Told a Lie. All right. Rats, yes, I like rats too. Rats are fun. So Jeremy Steadfast Told a Lie, written by Rochelle Ralph and illustrated by Emily Burt, my niece. So here we go. Jeremy Steadfast Told a Lie. Jeremy Steadfast always told the truth. Jeremy Steadfast kicked the ball and it smashed mom's favorite lamp. Look at that. Uh-oh. I've done that. I've broken something too by accident. Did you break my lamp? Asked his mother. Jeremy Steadfast felt a lump form in his throat, but he didn't want to get in trouble. One little lie wouldn't hurt. No. Jeremy Steadfast told a lie. 2 letters poured out of his mouth. N-O. He quickly grabbed the floating letters and ran upstairs. Look at that. The next day, when Jeremy Steadfast came home from school, he threw his backpack down and his mom asked, "Do you have any homework?" He wanted to go outside to play. Uh-oh. There's those 2 letters floating around up there again. No! Jeremy Steadfast told another lie. Letters came tumbling out of his mouth. He hid them with the other lies in the closet. Uh-oh. It's getting kind of full in there. Look at that. Jeremy Steadfast continued to lie. Did you eat those cookies before dinner? His mom asked. No, Jeremy Steadfast lied. Did you stack your chair? Miss Martin asked. Yes, Jeremy Steadfast lied. Uh-oh. With every lie, the letters would appear. The closet was getting full. Jeremy Steadfast tried with all his might to close the closet door. But then it started to rumble, and then it started to shake, and bang! Uh-oh. The lies exploded out of his closet and through his bedroom door. They filled up the whole house. What's going on here? Asked his dad. I don't know, Jeremy Steadfast lied, and bang! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's letters everywhere. The lies crashed through the front door. Did you do this? His mom asked. No, Jeremy Steadfast lied, and 2 more letters joined the bunch. Uh-oh. It's becoming a problem, isn't it? Jeremy Steadfast, did you tell a lie? His mom asked. Everywhere Jeremy Steadfast looked, someone was drowning in his lies. Look at all those lies. They're everywhere. Look at that. All over the place. Jeremy Steadfast, do you need to tell me something? She frowned. He didn't want to get in trouble, but his mom looked really sad. Everyone looked really sad. He needed to fix this. I lied, Jeremy Steadfast told the truth. Pop, pop, pop. Pop, 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 pop. Look at that, all the lies disappearing. Yay. Letters disappeared. Jeremy Steadfast started to confess to all the lies. Pop, pop, pop. He told them he ate the cookies. He didn't stack his chair. Pop, pop, pop. Only one lie was left. I'm sorry, I lied. I broke your favorite lamp. And with that, the last of the lies popped away. Mom gave him a big hug. From that day on, Jeremy Steadfast always told the truth. Well, almost always. The end. Should always try and tell the truth for sure. There's that little saying that says the truth will set you free. It does let a lot of bad things go. Oh, other way. Oh, other way. There we go. Fix my beard. Let's see, what do we got here? Hi, Zach. Hi, Sam. How you doing? Good to see you. Oh, you saw my hand, not my... Hi. Good to see you. Happy Easter to you. Anybody else out there want shouts outs? Put your name up and I will give you a shout out. But for now, let's move on to story number 2. Story number 2 is another one of my favorites, all-time favorites. Love it. It's called Maiden and Princess by Daniel Haack and Becca Human and Isabella Galupo. 3 people on that one. The stars, the constellations. All right. Maiden and Princess. Once in a faraway kingdom, a call was made to all. To find their son a worthy bride, the king and queen would host a ball. The ladies in the village were happy to be invited, except for one young maiden who wasn't that excited. This maiden was quite special, the bravest in all the land. She knew the prince from battle, giving her the upper hand. The prince is smart and strong, she confided in her mother, but if I'm being honest, I see him as a brother. Her mother said, just go and have a bit of fun. The prince might not be right, but you might meet the one. So the maiden put on a gown and headed to the ball. She marveled at all the people who filled the sparkling hall. The whole village is there. The villagers flocked over to the young maiden's side and insisted that she would make the best royal bride. You look magnificent. You're wise, brave, and true. There's no doubt in my mind that the prince will fall for you. Everybody's always got something to say, hey? Even the king and queen approached her with a smile. You must come and see our son and dance with him a while. The maiden was quite flustered, and so she said with care, please pardon me, your majesties, but I must get some air. She fled up to the balcony and looked out at the sky. A future with the prince made her want to cry. I don't mean to bother you, said a voice soft and kind, but you seem quite upset. May I ask what's on your mind? A very nice friend has arrived. A beautiful girl emerged who took the maiden's breath away. She sat down close to the maiden and asked if she could stay. Soon the maiden had forgotten about the prince and his throne. Summoning all her courage, she took the girl's hands in her own. The doors burst open. The king and queen walked through. There's our precious daughter. We've been looking all over for you. The maiden's jaw fell open. Her head was feeling light. She had fallen for the princess on this wondrous starry night. Oh, eh? Funny how things happen like that. The royal couple could feel magic in the air. The queen said to the king, "They're the perfect pair." The maiden felt quite bashful, but quickly stole a glance. She saw the princess smiling and asked her, "Want to dance?" So nice. They held each other close as they spun across the floor. When they shared a kiss, their hearts began to soar. I love a happy ending. Soon the maiden and the princess were seldom seen apart. They filled their days together with books, laughter, and art. They rode horses and sang and picked wildflowers at dawn. They practiced their aim and faced adventures head on with their pet dragon, who I love. I love the pet dragon in here. When the day finally came to prove their love was true, the maiden and the princess happily said, "I do." And then they rode off into the sunset on the dragon. The end. Book number 2. Hope you like that one. And those of you who were with us last week, we read a book called The Invisible Web. And I told you I would read the sister book this week. And it is called The Invisible String. And it is written by Patrice, Karst, and illustrated by Joanne Lew-Vriethoff. It's a good one. This one's also from my big sister. The Invisible String. To the children of the world and the magic of their strings. Here we go. What's this all about? Oh. Liza and Jeremy, the twins, were asleep one calm and quiet night. Suddenly, it began to rain very hard. Thunder rumbled until it got so loud it woke them up. "Mommy, Mommy," they cried as they ran to her. "Don't worry, you two. It's just a storm making all that noise. Go back to bed." "We want to stay close to you," said Jeremy. "We're scared." Mama said, "You know, we're always together, no matter what." "But how can we be together when you're out here and we're in bed?" said Liza. "How is that possible?" Mom held something right in front of them and said, "This is how." Rubbing their sleepy eyes, the twins came closer to see what Mom was holding. "I was about your age when my mommy first told me about the invisible string." "I don't see a string," said Jeremy. "You don't see the invisible string. People who love each other are always connected by a very special string made of love." "But if you can't see it, how do you know it's there?" asked Liza. "Even though you can't see it with your eyes, you can feel it with your heart, and you know you are always connected to everyone you love." "When you're at school and you miss me, your love travels all the way along the string until I feel it tug on my heart. And when you tug it right back, we feel it in our hearts," said Jeremy. "Yeah, that's the ticket." "Does Jasper the cat have an invisible string?" Liza asked. "She sure does," said Mom. "And best friends like me and Lucy?" said Liza. "Best friends too." "How far can the string reach?" anywhere and everywhere, Mom said. Would it reach me even if I were a submarine captain deep in the ocean? Asked Jeremy. Yes, Mom said. Even there. Or a mountain climber? Even there. Or a dancer in France? Even there. A jungle explorer? Even there. How about an astronaut out in space? Yes, even there. Then Jeremy quietly asked, can my string reach all the way to Uncle Brian in heaven? Yes, even there. Where does your string reach? Does the string go all the way when you're mad at us? Does it? Never, said Mom. Love is stronger than anger, and as long as love is in your heart, the string will always be there. True story. Even when you get older and can't agree about things like what movie to see, or what game to play in the back seat, or what time to go to bed. Oh, that's right. You two should be in bed. Forgot. And with that, they all laughed as Mom chased the twins back to their beds. Within a few minutes, they were asleep, even though the storm was still making the same loud noises outside. Why is that? As they slept, they started dreaming of all the invisible strings they have, and all the strings their friends have, and their friends have, until everyone in the world was connected by invisible strings. And from deep inside, they now could clearly see. What could they clearly see? Woo! No one is ever alone. Look at that. Great big Aurora Borealis. The end. Invisible string. And that goes with the invisible web book. Well, you know what that means, my friends. That brings us to our last story. And there hasn't been many of you here today, but it's been a small, mighty crowd. And I'm glad you are here, whoever's here. So let's move on to our last book. One of my all-time favorites, partially my story. Haven't read it in a while, so it's time. And it is called Jack, Not Jackie. By Erica Silverman and Holly Hatam. I read that from the screen. Didn't do very well. Here we go. Jack, Not Jackie. My sister Jackie has the best giggle. When she stares at me with her big round eyes, my heart feels bubbly. Oh, baby Jackie, I whisper. When you get bigger, we'll play in my tent, we'll twirl like forest fairies, and we'll be explorers together. Jackie sleeps, Jackie eats, Jackie burps and hiccups. Sometimes Mama lets me hold her. My sister giggles just for me. Jackie crawls everywhere. I say, let's be kitty cats. Meow, meow, meow. Woof, 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 says Jackie. I love that giggle. Every day we play peekaboo. Boo, 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 says Jackie. One day she says, Susu. Mommy, Daddy, I shout, Jackie said my name. My name is really Susan, but now I like Susu too. As soon as Jackie can walk, she runs. Don't fall, Jackie. Good thing she loves her dinosaur band-aids. My sister Jackie also loves mud. Mud pies, mud puddles, mud, mud, mud. Ick. Jackie, let's be forest fairies, I say, putting ribbons in her hair. Ew! She pulls them out. Never mind, we can play explorers then. Jackie puts on her cape. She wears that silly cape everywhere. Explorers don't wear capes, I tell her. So what? I can fly. I can buzz. I'm Superbug. She jumps off the bed and whooshes away. Whooshes away. Yeah. For Jackie's birthday, Mama buys her a dress. But Jackie throws it on the floor and cries. I did the same thing. I didn't throw it on the floor. Mom put me in a dress. I cried and cried for my birthday. They tried to take a picture. They couldn't. They took the dress off, put my purple and white plaid pants on and a moose shirt. And I smiled from ear to ear, and they got the picture. True story. Daddy says, rubbing his chin. Someone does not like her new dress. That's okay. She can wear whatever feels right, says Mama. Jackie puts on Daddy's hat and his vest. She rubs her chin and says, just like Daddy, I say, only smaller. Jackie giggles. Yeah, of course she does. Why wouldn't she? Too cute. Well, I really like this outfit. When we go shopping for clothes, Jackie runs to the boys' section. No, not over there, I shout. Over here. But Jackie picks out shorts and a shirt, a baseball cap, and a tie. No ties, I say, snatching away from her. Jackie grabs it back. Mine. But ties are for boys. We wear what feels right, says Mama. Remember? But it's wrong, I say. Not wrong, Susu, says Mama. Just different. Agreed. Jackie wears her new baseball cap to the park. While I swing on the monkey bars, Jackie plays with a boy in the sandbox. Together they push little cars over bumpy roads. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Time to go, calls Daddy. Bye, Roy, says Jackie, waving at her friend. Bye, Jack, calls the boy. Jack? I ask. But your name is... No, Jackie yells, then covers her ears and sticks her tongue out at me. We all walk slowly, Daddy, Jackie, Mama, and me. Nobody says anything all the way home. Makes for a long walk, doesn't it? On haircut day, I go first. Not too much, Mama. I like it swingy. But Jackie says, more, more, more. So Mama cuts and cuts. Stop, Mama, stop, I shout. Now Jackie looks like a boy. Jackie says, I am a boy. Mama is quiet. And finally, she says, well, Jackie's been trying to tell us this for a long time. Jackie turns and walks over to me with big round eyes. Please, call me Jack. But Jackie, you're my sister. No, Susu, I'm your brother. I don't want a brother, I shout. I want my sister back. And we both started to cry. I hid in my tent. I'm hiccuping and my tummy hurts. But then I remember when Jackie was a tiny hiccuping baby and Mama would let me hold her. I pick up some crayons and 2 pieces of paper. I draw a picture of Jackie, and when I'm done, I draw a picture of Jack. Jackie, Jack. The same big round eyes. My sister, my brother. It's okay either way. And little by little, my heart starts to feel bubbly again. I opened my tap flint, my tent flap, and peeked out. I see big round eyes staring back at me. Jack, I whisper, let's be superbugs together. You can wear your cape and your tie. And he did, look at that. They match, his cape and tie match. My brother Jack has the best giggle. The end. Yay! Yes, Mitch, I agree. I love this book so much as well. I do indeed. I love it. Well, friends, that brings us to the end of Storytime. Thank you for those of you who did join in today. Share this with your friends. We'll be back next Sunday, same time. Give me a like and a follow on all my social media, especially on YouTube. If you like and subscribe and like all my videos, it really helps me out. It's one of my favorites too, Sam. I absolutely love that book. Want to thank you all for joining me on Easter Sunday, and we will see you next week. Thank you, Zach, for tuning in. I love it. I love reading stories, and as long as you guys keep tuning in, I will keep reading. So until next week, my friends, we will see you then. Have a great rest of your weekend. Bye for now.